A mother tragically passes away with her unborn baby, but her husband does something extraordinary. The newborn baby, named Gabriella, was an unexpected surprise. During labor, the mother, Melanie, suffered a heart attack and was declared clinically dead, leaving little hope for both her and the baby. However, her husband's actions took everyone by surprise. Let's explore what unfolded and how this remarkable story concludes. Melanie was eagerly anticipating the arrival of her second daughter, excited to expand their family alongside her husband. The pregnancy progressed smoothly, and it wasn't until the 39th week when signs of labor started to emerge. Melanie made sure to find a gynecologist and hospital that aligned with her pro-life beliefs, going the extra mile to prioritize her son's life over her own. As she lay in the hospital bed, about to give birth, a devastating turn of events occurred. After her water broke, Melanie began feeling sick, experiencing dizziness and nausea. Alarmed, she informed the nurse, but there were no indications of anything serious. Suddenly, Melanie closed her eyes, collapsed, and started having seizures. Her vital signs deteriorated rapidly, and her husband, along with the medical team, witnessed this distressing situation. Meanwhile, the baby's vital signs also started declining. A code blue was initiated, summoning a full medical team to take action. Melanie was swiftly moved to the operating room while the baby's life was the focal point of attention. It was discovered that Melanie had suffered an embolism of the amniotic fluid, a rare and dangerous condition where the fluid enters the mother's bloodstream. Tragically, Melanie was declared clinically dead, leaving her husband, Doe, devastated. Doe, overwhelmed and feeling powerless, said his goodbyes to Melanie and turned to prayer, acknowledging that the situation was beyond his control and putting his faith in a higher plan. News of Melanie's condition spread among family and friends, prompting a wave of prayers and support on social media. Thousands of messages poured in from around the world, all hoping for Melanie's recovery. During this time, Doe managed to visit Melanie in the operating room, where the doctors were fighting for her life. Although they had managed to revive her with a weak pulse, Melanie remained in critical condition. After 48 agonizing hours, she was transferred to the ICU, where attempts to keep her alive continued. Melanie's brother, a cardiothoracic surgeon, reviewed her files and realized the severity of her cardiovascular collapse. With diminishing hope, the family bid their farewells, expecting the worst. Doe's heart shattered, but he still had some final words for Melanie, expressing his love for her and their children. The family persisted in their prayers, desperately hoping for Melanie's return from the brink of death and for Gabriella and their son Brady not to grow up without a mother. Melanie's condition showed no signs of improvement. If anything, it worsened. She received blood transfusions, but her blood continued to clot dangerously. Additionally, it was discovered that an organ had been accidentally cut during the cesarean section, resulting in internal bleeding. Another surgery became necessary to address the complications. Her body on the verge of giving up, Melanie remained determined. She held on to her desire to reunite with her family and maintained faith that her ordeal had a purpose. Melanie was transferred to another hospital equipped with advanced technology. There, she was connected to an ECMO machine, assisting in the recovery of her heart and lungs. A glimmer of hope emerged when she briefly regained consciousness and tearfully greeted her husband. Another surgery to remove the stomach plug was performed, and against all odds, Melanie survived. Within 24 hours, she no longer required a respirator, and her medication was gradually reduced, indicating her ability to live without life support. Melanie and her husband were overjoyed and immensely grateful for this unexpected outcome. Their reunion was nothing short of incredible. Although Melanie didn't recall most of the events due to her unconscious state, she was astonished when she learned about her near-death experience and subsequent recovery. The overwhelming support, prayers, and messages from countless people touched her deeply, filling her with gratitude and a renewed sense of faith. To this day, Melanie remains thankful to God for sparing her life and allowing her daughter Gabriella to survive as well. She reflects on the journey with a mixture of relief and humility, acknowledging the power of prayer and the strength of the human spirit. This extraordinary story serves as a testament to the resilience of the human body and the unwavering love and support of family and friends. If you found this story uplifting, don't forget to show your support by liking the video. The more encouragement we receive, the more inspiring stories we can share.